Weather Radio WMG 694 in Springdale, Arkansas. These broadcasts originate at the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Tulsa. Transmitting facilities are located in northwest Arkansas and serve Springdale and surrounding areas. At 2 p.m. at Springdale, it was cloudy. The temperature was 68, dew point 56, relative humidity 65%. The wind was south at 12, gusting to 21. The pressure was 29.72 inches and falling. At Drake Field and Fayetteville, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 70, dew point 55, relative humidity 59%. The wind was south at 7, gusting to 22. The pressure was 29.73 inches and falling. Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 71. The wind was south at 18. At Fort Smith, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 74. The wind was southeast at 8. In Little Rock, it was cloudy with a temperature of 70. The wind was southeast at 9. At Harrison, it was cloudy with a temperature of 69. The wind was south at 12. In Hot Springs, it was cloudy with a temperature of 72. Around the region, in Tulsa, it was cloudy with a temperature of 66. In Muskogee, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 70. In McAllister, it was cloudy with a temperature of 71. In Springfield, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 63. At Joplin, it was cloudy with a temperature of 63. Once again, in western Arkansas, skies ranged from partly sunny to cloudy. It was 68 at Springdale, 74 at Fort Smith, and 70 at Fayetteville. The forecast for the Springdale area and much of far northwest Arkansas. This afternoon, cloudy with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 60s. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, periods of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then showers and thunderstorms likely after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe in the evening. Lows in the upper 40s. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts to around 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 90%. Saturday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Highs around 60. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts to around 30 miles per hour. Saturday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Lows in the upper 30s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts to around 25 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of light rain and very light snow after midnight. Lows in the lower 30s. Monday, mostly cloudy. A 20% chance of light rain in the morning. Highs in the lower 40s. Monday night, mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 20s. Tuesday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 30s. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 20s. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 30s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-20s. Thursday, partly cloudy. A 20% chance of light rain in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-40s. And now the hazardous weather outlook. Issued at 1:01 p.m. Central Standard Time. Severe weather likely this evening. This outlook is for northwest and west central Arkansas as well as much of eastern Oklahoma. For today and tonight. Tornado. Risk limited. Area along and southeast of Interstate 44. Onset after 6 p.m. Severe thunderstorm. Risk elevated. Area eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. Onset after 6 p.m. Flash flood. Risk limited. Area far eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. Onset this evening. Heavy rain. Risk limited. area, far eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. Onset, this evening. Discussion. Severe thunderstorms will become likely by very late afternoon and especially this evening, with all modes of severe weather possible. Scattered storms may develop by late afternoon across southeast Oklahoma and spread northeast, with another round of storms developing across western and central Oklahoma and spreading northeast this evening. Moist and unstable air will continue to spread across western Arkansas and much of eastern Oklahoma through the early evening as a warm front lifts north. Wind shear will also increase this evening with the approach of a strong upper-level low, which will result in a threat of tornadoes during the evening, mostly in areas along and southeast of Interstate 44. Storms will quickly move to the east of the area with a severe threat ending after midnight. Spotter and Emergency Management Action Statement, activation of the Regional Spotter Network likely. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. Saturday, high wind potential. Sunday through Thursday, no hazards. Extended discussion, mild temperatures and gusty west to southwest winds will raise fire weather concerns Saturday. Some light rain or snow will also be possible in some places late Sunday night, but no significant wintry precipitation is expected. Weather.gov/Tulsa contains additional information.
Alright, hello. So I just started the live stream. I've been recording for the last couple of minutes. We're going to be jumping from between watching for severe weather and also logging severe weather on the Packard Bell, as you saw on the screen. I've got two systems. I've got my 5500 latitude Dell pulled up with me doing a screen recording session, and I've also got the iPhone recording. So let's go on and switch over to the National Weather Service and take a look at what we got to see. Probably won't be updating very quickly, but we're going to be keeping an eye on this system. I'll go on and turn on my NOAA weather radio.
Tulsa contains additional
And we'll
information.
go on and see what's going on.
The short-term forecast. At 6 p.m., National Weather Service radars continue to detect thunderstorms and rain showers over much of eastern Oklahoma and northwest
I'm probably going to
Arkansas.
need to get my power cord
The
from
greatest
my phone.
concentration of thunderstorm activity was from Clayton to Claremore to Ozark.
So
Movement was to the northeast.
when my
at
phone gets
30
low on
miles
battery,
per
I'll have
hour.
to grab my charger.
Through 8
But
p.m.,
for
thunderstorms
now,
will
we'll be
increase
fine.
in coverage and intensity across eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. The threat of damaging thunderstorm winds, large hail, dangerous clouds,
You guys hear that? Large hail.
torrential rain will accompany any of the strongest storms.
We've already got us a
Some
severe
tornado
thunderstorm
threat
warning
also
for,
exists
let's
across
see.
mainly southeast Oklahoma and western
And it's going to be right in the
Arkansas.
middle of,
A tornado watch is also in effect for most of eastern Oklahoma until midnight. At 6:02 p.m. Central Standard Time, a strong thunderstorm was located 3 miles south of Bloomer, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Nickel-size hail and winds in excess of 40 miles per hour will be possible with this storm. Locations in or near the path include Ozark,
current time
Charleston, Greenwood,
is
Lavaca, Mulberry,
6:15.
Dyer, Altus, Branch, Denning, Winterkill Village, Bloomer, Washburn, Fern, Burnville, Fort Chaffee, Central City, Jeffville, Milltown, Locke, Vista. This includes Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 16 and 42. The storm may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations and available television stations for additional information and possible warnings from the National Weather Service. The current time is 6:16 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 6 p.m., at Drake Field in Fayetteville, it was partly cloudy. The temperature was 66, dew point 58, relative humidity 75%. The wind was east at 9. The pressure was 29.62 inches and falling. Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, it was cloudy with a temperature of 66. The wind was east at 8. At Fort Smith, light rain was falling with a temperature of 68. The wind was southeast at 5. In Little Rock, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 65. The wind was east at 8. At Harrison, it was cloudy with a temperature of 64.
So, weather statements.
The wind was east at 7.
So, I'm going to turn
In
that
Hot
one
Springs,
down.
It was cloudy with a temperature of 68.
So, the severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Jefferson, southeastern Cotton, and north central Clay counties will expire at 6:15, which that just expired like 2 minutes ago. It's now 6:17 p.m. So,
It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 59. At Joplin, it was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 61. And in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it was cloudy with a temperature of 71. Once again, in western Arkansas, temperatures were between 66 and 68 degrees. In Fort Smith, rain was falling.
all right.
Fayetteville, it was partly cloudy.
Surprised none of you guys are joining me. It's just me being here right now. Oh well. Okay, so through 6 p.m. Uh-oh. Camera disappeared. There we go. Move you over here.
Some thunderstorms may be severe in the evening. Lows in the upper 40s. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts to around 30 miles per hour.
Wow, guys, look at this. It's already building up. Here, I'll show you guys on the live stream too. So, look at that. All that garbage is starting to build up, and we've got more clusters that are building. I'm keeping an eye on this system right here, right now, because if that system starts peaking, I'm seeing a lot of, see that right there? That just flared up. I did not see that about 20 minutes ago. So we're going to have to keep an eye on these clusters here. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So can I put you where you won't fall? No, I gotta find something to prop it up with. Let's see if this will work. Not quite enough. Oh well. When I see something crazy, I'll show you on the live stream. But what we're doing at this point is I'm logging it on both Windows 10 computer and the Windows Vista computer, because I'm kind of a person who likes to log severe notifications. So,
Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 20s. Thursday, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of light rain. Highs in the mid-40s.
Yeah, we'll save that. That one's probably going to be the... What's the number going to be for that severe thunderstorm?
A 30% chance of light rain.
Over here so you can still see me. What's the record? So, what's going to be the highest number for severe thunderstorms?
Tornado watch number 429 in effect until 12 midnight Central Standard.
Okay, that's old. Alright, well, we're going to turn him off. Oops. We're going to turn the middle one off for now. Nothing new at this point. Okay, let's see. Severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see, what's the highest number? 23. Yep, so we're going to make that number 24 in effect. So a severe thunderstorm, and I'll go in and generate that as an audio. So let's do that now. Move you over here. Let's see. I'll put you up here. That might work. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I'm standing up. Oh, goodness gracious. Whoa! That startled me. First notification of the day.
Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, Siloam Springs, Bella Vista, Farmington, Prairie Grove, Gentry, Toggatown, Gravette, Lincoln, Cave Springs, Decatur, Westville, West Siloam Springs, Highville, Watts, Springtown, Northwest Arkansas Regional Air. This includes Interstate 49 between mile markers 82 and 93.
It's going to be a busy night, guys. I can tell you that right now. It's already going to be a busy night. Oh my God, a doubleheader! Double Davidson!
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a tornado warning for southern Franklin County and west central Arkansas.
Okay, so let's see. And it's 6:25, so the last air closeout was at 6:15. So let's see, we're going to add 2 severe thunderstorms. I'm going to end the backup stream casting because I don't need it. It's pointless. Yep, just got a notification on my phone that we've got that notification. So both my Midlands went crazy. Let me get my power cord for my smartphone. Alright, perfect. If I can somehow, well, I may not be able to stretch it long enough. Yeah, this cord's tiny. I'm actually going to probably have to go out to the Yukon and get the spare cord that I've got. Darn it. Let me open orientation lock. Oh man, you can't orientate it? No. Oh, that stinks. Well, we'll put you right here then on my little course that you can stand. So I gotta put you somewhere. Okay. So. See, so we've got, so far we've had a severe thunderstorm warning was issued for the central area of Arkansas at 6:15. That was canceled at the same time, basically. There was one that was canceled at the same time as one was issued, and a tornado watch is in effect until midnight tonight. So it's gonna be a busy night. Let's close this out, and I'm gonna go on and close all this stuff off. And we'll see what I can do here. Well, I can't really move the camera that much. Yeah, you're gonna be stuck right there. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you're gonna be stuck there for a moment with not being able to see me very well, but there's the Packard Bell where I'm logging information. Here's the HH54 again. I've got a WR120 over there on a desk, so that's why you heard 2 beeps earlier when the severe thunderstorm was issued. But let me go on and save this log as November 30th. Noah. There's a backup log, save as. And we're gonna do Noah, November 30th, 2018.txt. That's not compilable. We'll do Can I do that? No. I'll just do Noah 1. That works. Noah 1. That works. Okay, so we are currently tuned, just for those who are wondering, I'm currently tuned to 162.475. That's the channel I'm currently tuned to. And I'm probably going to have to cut the live stream in a minute unless we get more notifications. If I miss a notification on live stream, I'll upload it separately. But let's go on and continue our investigation here for severe. Oh my goodness, we've already got a tornado warning notification in Fort Smith. This is getting kind of crammed quickly. I'll be right back. Mama. We've already got a tornado. Okay. Alrighty, so what I'm going to have to do, guys, I hate to do this, but I'm going to cut the live stream at this point, and if we get more action, I'll kick back on, but I need to let my phone charge, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated by doing sporadic recording on my computer like I was doing earlier, and when things get more, I'll return to live stream. So catch you guys in a little bit. Another one already. We're under a tornado watch
Until 2 a.m. Central Standard
till
Time
2 a.m.
for the following counties in the listening area: in Arkansas, Benton,
Jeez.
Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Logan, Madison, Scott, Sebastian, and Washington. A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings.
We're gonna get a double Davidson.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect.
All right, so we're now under a tornado watch. Gosh, this thing is developing quickly, and it's at 6:40 p.m. All right, guys. Hang on, let me get you rotated back around again. There we go. All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm just gonna leave my phone plugged in. Hopefully it doesn't die, and I'm gonna try and stay live as long as possible. But in the meantime, since you were gone, if you've been checking my uploads, between that 10-minute break that I took, we've already had another severe thunderstorm warning issued and a tornado watch issued. So let's recap what we've had. We've had a severe thunderstorm warning that was issued in the central area of Arkansas at 6:15 p.m. A tornado watch is in effect for the entire state of Oklahoma until 12 a.m. CST tomorrow morning. A severe weather statement was canceled at 6:15 p.m. 2 severe thunderstorm warnings were issued at 6:20, and tornado watch number 431 was issued at 6:40 p.m. CST and expires at 2:30 in the morning. So we've got a pretty busy night, but I have another two weather radios that I can hook up. Here's the first one. I haven't tested this one in a while, but this is a Emerson AM/FM tuner radio as well as a NOAA broadband scanner. So I'm gonna plug this one in over where the Midland HH54's sleeping spot is and hook it up and see if it works. If it does, then we'll also use it. And I don't know, guys. Should I break out the ear 10? Should I break out the ear 10? Maybe. Where is the ear 10, just in case I do need it? Should be over here. Ear 10 should be right here. I don't know where my ear 10 went. That's not good. Thought I still had my ear 10. It's somewhere in the room. I'll find it. Oh well. So, let's hook up the Emerson. We'll get it working. I think there's a little notch right there that I can use to put the back on. So, where did I put the back at? There it is. So, we'll put the back on now. go. Let's see if this old NOAA Air 10 style radio works still. I want to set the time. Don't know how to set the time though. Okay, so it's on. Weather. It's an old. Okay. Picked up a channel there for a second. Let's turn it up. Possible. Come on. Give me a channel. There we go.
A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather, including tornadoes, even close to the watch area.
These old Air 10s are tricky.
You should be alert to weather conditions and listen for later stages of possible warnings.
Okay.
Tornado watch
I'm gonna have to move it.
continues until 12 midnight.
I'm gonna have to move the power cord deck. Let's see. Can I put it over here with the WR120? I have to forfeit my Mustang. Whoa, turn that down for now. You get no warnings. Come on. There we go. So it doesn't like metal. Hates interference. I'm putting this one out of commission. It doesn't work. Oh well, that Air 10's no longer good. I thought it would work, but it doesn't. Rats. It's too tricky to work with. Where's my Panasonic, or Tandy, I should say? That Tandy is so dependable. I need that Tandy in case of issues with my Midlands. I know I put it over here a while ago. Ooh, don't want to use that collectible Mustang magazine. I'm just trying to find all my radios at this point. Wait, I see a cord. Could it be under this stuff? Doubt it. It's not under this stuff. Where's my Tandy Air 10? I don't know where my Tandy went. Darn it. Well, it looks like we're going to be stuck with just the HH54 and the WR120-ER. Because I don't know where my old dependable Tandy was. There's the Tandy, right as I was about to give up looking for it. So this one here, it doesn't have same technology like the rest of them do. I use these like when I'm moving around the house because they don't go off every every notification. But when power goes out, if I don't have any AA batteries, I can put a 9-volt in this thing, and it's a little more grainy, but it never fails to alert when there's an issue. So I'm going to set up the Air 10 as well over here in the corner and make sure it works. Alright, that one's good to go. So we're good. Now let's take a look at NOAA Doppler radar. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to locate all my radios. It is an absolute Christmas tree. Look at this. Look at the national spreadsheet, or the region-wide spreadsheet. I'm going to disconnect the power cord for a moment. Look at this, guys. We've got tornado watch, severe thunderstorm warning, severe weather statement, tornado warning, hazardous weather outlook, fog advisory. It's an absolute mess. It just keeps growing. So at this point, we just sit and we relax and wait for the next NOAA weather radio notification. So let's plug it all back in. And even though this is a severe weather spotting video, if you have any questions regarding my channel or just content in general, I'm up to answering questions at the same time. So. See if they've given us any new notifications for... Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. So I just checked the hazardous weather outlook spreadsheet for our area, and they've raised the risk for tornado from limited to elevated. And this is insane. I have not seen this in forever. The last time I saw this was in 2015. Okay, so listen to this. I'm actually gonna copy it. I'm gonna paste it in a text-to-speech editor. Listen to this. Just listen to this, guys. This is crazy. I'm gonna put it under the Tom voice. Let me get rid of the dots because I hate it when it says dot days 2 through 7. So you guys need to listen to this. I have not heard these type of statistics in quite a while. The last time I heard this was in 2015. Okay, listen to this. Hang on. Let me start it from the beginning. Okay, listen to this.
This outlook is for northwest and west central Arkansas as well as much of eastern Oklahoma. Day 1, tonight, tornado, risk elevated, area, primarily along and south of Interstate 44, and especially southeast Oklahoma into west central Arkansas, onset after 6 p.m.
Listen to
Severe
this.
thunderstorm, risk critical, area, all eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas, onset after 6 p.m. Area at greatest risk, southeast Oklahoma through northwest Arkansas, heavy rain, risk limited, area, far eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas, onset, evening through early Saturday morning. Discussion. Thunderstorms are developing over southeastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas, and storms will continue to increase in coverage through the evening hours. Storms will end from west to east and clear western Arkansas during the early morning hours on Saturday. Conditions continue to appear favorable for severe weather across much of eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Instability continues to increase across the region this afternoon.
I'm going to pause it for a second. I want y'all to hear this. So typically during this time of the year, you'd expect the temperatures to be around 45 degrees. Let's listen to this puppy at around 3 this afternoon, checking the weather to see what was to be expected. And in Fort Smith, they registered the temperature to be 75 degrees, which is hot. And it was humid today. I went outside earlier to just see how the weather was, and it was so humid. I mean, it's humid in this house right now. So I'm going to turn my fan on because it's getting humid in this house. So I'll continue the hazardous weather outlook from here on.
Winds aloft will also become more favorable for severe storms, and very strong low-level winds are forecast to develop across southeast Oklahoma and western Arkansas by early evening. As storms develop and move into the more favorable conditions, tornadic potential will increase. Current forecasts do suggest the potential for a strong tornado across southeast Oklahoma through west central Arkansas during the evening hours. Additionally, large hail and locally damaging straight-line winds will be possible, especially with any discrete storm cells. Severe weather watches and warnings should be anticipated. Know your severe weather safety procedures. Spotter and emergency management action statement. Activation.
I'm printing this one out. This is just crazy.
Days 2 through 7. Saturday through Thursday. Saturday, high wind potential. Sunday through Thursday, no hazards. Extended discussion. Mild temperatures and gusty west to southwest winds will raise fire weather concerns Saturday. Some light rain or snow will also be possible in some places late Sunday night, but no significant wintry precipitation is expected.
It's just, some of the statistics they're giving us tonight are just shocking. Because typically they'll do limited to elevated, but I have not heard critical since the Joplin storm in 2015. I'm going to go get that document. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. So, it's going to be a fun ride, that's for sure. See what happens. It's just there's a lot of cold air, like I mentioned in the last video. If you guys didn't catch the very beginning of it, we've got a lot of cold air that's coming in from the north, and we've got a lot of tropical moisture that's coming in from Louisiana and the tropics down in the Gulf of Mexico, and they're being pushed. So the tropical moisture is being pushed up, and the cold air mass from Canada is being pushed down, and it's blending in the northeast area, like where I'm at. So it's causing a lot of instability in the area. So that's what's causing, and we have already received, okay, where's this tornado warning? We had a notification. Okay, they just canceled that, good. Still got a lot of instability. So I'll show you guys an update on the radar here. So here's the radar now. So what I'm watching it is if you see how it's kind of curving like that, or see how the storm is rotating kind of counterclockwise, that's the instability pushing and blending in that area. So as it's being blended, it's forcing hot air to come up from the ground, and it's pushing cold air down, and it's fueling the storms. So like about an hour ago, this stuff right here in eastern Oklahoma, all of this was green and barely there, but because there's so much instability and ability to feed the fuel, or fuel the fire basically, it's gaining moisture off the ground and humidity, and it's basically just like it's just sucking it up, basically like a sponge. And when it sucks it up, it pulls the humidity out of the air, and it can turns it into rain. And then when you have a lot of instability, that's what causes the side forces and hot and cold air mixing, which can form a tornado. So I've also been keeping an eye on this cell here that's over Fayetteville, because that's got a lot of red in it. And again, all of these storms, they're rotating like this. So if you just look at it, you can just watch it rotate. So, yeah. Don't really have anything else to notify you of. If I catch any more Midland notifications, I'll jump back on live and give you guys an update. But I think this is a good status update as to what's going on. And if we hear anything more from the National Weather Service, I'll jump online and do a severe weather spotting episode 3. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. And I've been keeping an eye on the weather for you guys. No new notifications from the National Weather Service yet, but 7:34, so let me go on and update you guys on what's going on. In 1 moment. Just want to enjoy this apple. Okay, so they updated the database on hazardous weather outlook at around 6:45, and they've put us under a critical risk for severe thunderstorms. And also at 6:12, they updated the short-term forecast, and with the short-term forecast, so with that short-term forecast, they're saying that the severe thunderstorms are only going to get worse and develop stronger in intensity. So we may see up to large hail, at least golf ball size, and 65-mile-an-hour winds. Haven't had any more tornadic activity as of yet, thank God. But there's been some weak rotation that I've been monitoring on the radar, and another cluster. There's a cluster right now that's in Oklahoma City. It's moving at around 35 miles an hour. And that system will probably reach the northwest Arkansas area in about an hour. I'm going to give it about an hour at the rate of speed it's traveling right now. But the problem is one is rotating northeastward, and moving like that. The other one is moving in a straight line. One's a scroll line, and one's a small cell set, which I'll show you here now. Let me grab my phone. Rotate you around. If you look at that, so here's the system I've been keeping an eye on for the last half hour. And then here's this scroll line. Now let me refresh it, because when the screen stops moving, it means it's time to refresh. So, come on, baby. I'm gonna do whoop, yes. There we go. So, one of them is moving like this, the other one is moving like that. So that one's moving like that, kind of upward, but it's not moving quite as quick as this one is. And there's a lot of patchy, like, if you look over here, just figure get a closer angle somewhere. Nope, it's not gonna let me do it. But all this stuff over here was not in existence about 20 minutes ago. That's all humidity. So there's a lot of humidity in the air. It's about 69 degrees. I'll show you what the temperature is here where I'm at. Let's do weather.gov/TSA. So, still a Christmas tree. They're removing some areas because they don't seem to have any potential for tornadic activity. But it's still 63 degrees or 17 degrees Celsius with 90% chance of severe thunderstorms. And again, I'm going to clarify that this is the area of most concern. These right here, severe thunderstorm risk critical. When this is around, when they say critical risk, it means that tornadic activity is also more likely than not. So I'll try and keep you guys updated on the latest. And if you have any questions, leave them in a comment down below, and I'll try to answer them. Catch you guys in about 30 minutes. It is calming down like crazy outside right now. I'm going to try and get my camera to focus, because it is not in focus right now. There it goes. Oh. Just wild to see how oh, it's still blurred. Come on, baby. Come on. Sparky, you're fine, dude. You're fine. Yeah, it's not gonna... It's not really wanting to unblur, is it? No, it's not. Let's back up a little bit, see if that helps. Here, I'll show an area of focus. And we'll try and get it to focus. Whoa, that's some good amount of lightning there. Alrighty, well, let's head back over to the radar deck and we'll go take a look at what's going on outside through radar. So let's close this door. You're fine, Sparky. I know you're freaking out, but you're fine. Nothing's wrong. So, it's been another half hour, and we'll check our updated NOAA weather radio and Doppler radar stuff. So, let's grab our electrical cable. I'll plug my phone back in, keep it nice and charged. Uh-oh, I did the wrong direction for the tilt. Oops, and the orientation lock is not working, so. Alright, well, let's take a look. And I'm gonna, for cinematic effect to go, I'm gonna put you down for just a second. I'm gonna turn the lights off here. Just to give it a little more of a server-like appearance. So, no new notifications have come through the database yet. I've been keeping an eye on all logs. My Midlands have been sleeping, basically. They're still blinking, but they don't say anything more, so. But, yeah, let's do a refresh on the radar. And this junk just stays right on top of us. It's not leaving. It's just, its relativity is staying where it's wanting to stay. So, still enjoying that fruit I had earlier. See if I can show you guys the weather outside. Boom! I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. It's gonna be dark, but it'll be worth it. Okay. Okay. Light's not blurry. Nope. Wow, look at that lightning, guys. Isn't that cool? I'm starting to know weather radio and see if any notifications have been canceled while we listen to the thunder.
A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 430 in effect until 2 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following counties in the listening area in Arkansas: Benton, Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Logan, Madison, Scott, Sebastian, and Washington. A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for
It's always fun to
weather
watch the
conditions
lightning.
and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Tornado watch number 429 continues until 12 midnight Central Standard Time for the following counties in the listening area in Oklahoma: Adair, Cherokee, Choctaw, Craig, Creek, Delaware, Haskell, Latimer, LaFleur, McIntosh, Maize, Muskogee,
Jeez, that's some epic lightning.
Okfuskee, Okmulgee, Osage, Ottawa, Pawnee, Pittsburgh, Pushmataha, Rogers, Sequoia, Tulsa, Wagner, and Washington. Tornadoes. Hail up to golf ball size and wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour will be possible in and close to the watch area. Average storm movement is expected to be to the northeast at 45 miles an hour. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Severe thunderstorms will likely spread into eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas this evening. Very large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes will all be likely. Residents across the region, especially those at outdoor venues this evening, should monitor the situation very closely. Watches and warnings will likely be issued later today. Here are some safety rules to keep in mind when severe weather is expected or is occurring. Before severe weather strikes, ensure that you and your family are fully prepared. In a home or building, have a pre-designated shelter, such as a basement or an interior room or hallway. Have on hand a disaster supply kit, including a NOAA weather radio, flashlight, radio, and a good supply of batteries. If a severe thunderstorm or tornado warning is issued, seek shelter indoors immediately. A severe thunderstorm is defined as producing quarter-size or greater hail and wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or more. In extreme cases, severe thunderstorms can produce winds to near 150 miles per hour and hail larger than grapefruits, which can cause extensive property damage.
Whoa, that was a good
Tornadoes
lightning
form very
strike
rapidly
shot.
from severe thunderstorms. If you are in a tornado watch and a severe thunderstorm warning is issued for your area, monitor local conditions closely and be ready to take quick action to save your life. Remember that lightning is a thunderstorm's most underrated killer. Postpone outdoor activities if thunderstorms are imminent. This is the best way to avoid being caught in a dangerous situation. Automobiles offer good protection from lightning, although moving indoors is best. Even inside, lightning can kill by coming through the phone lines, plumbing, and electric lines. Therefore, do not use computers, telephones, or other handheld appliances during a storm. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio, or television for the latest on this developing severe weather event. Additional weather information, including related graphics, can be found at weather.gov/Tulsa. And now the hazardous weather outlook. Issued at 5:22 p.m. Central Standard Time.
It's just wild to
Severe
see the
weather
lightning.
expected through this evening. This outlook is for northwest and west central Arkansas, as well as much of eastern Oklahoma. For tonight, tornado. Risk, elevated. Area, primarily along and south of Interstate 44 and especially south to west central Arkansas. Onset after 6 p.m. Severe thunderstorm. Risk, critical. Area, all eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Onset after 6 p.m. Area at greatest risk, southeast Oklahoma through northwest Arkansas. Heavy rain. Risk, limited. Area, far eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Onset, evening through early Saturday morning. Discussion. Thunderstorms are developing over southeastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas, and storms will continue to increase in coverage through the evening hours. Storms will end from west to east and clear western Arkansas during the early morning hours on Saturday. Conditions continue to appear favorable for severe weather across much of eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Instability continues to increase across the region this afternoon and will trend upward through the evening hours. Winds aloft will also become more favorable for severe storms, and very strong low-level winds are forecast to develop across southeast Oklahoma and western Arkansas by early evening. As storms develop and move into the more favorable conditions, tornadic potential will increase. Current forecasts do suggest the potential for a strong tornado across southeast Oklahoma through west central Arkansas during the evening hours. Additionally, large hail and locally damaging straight-line winds will be possible, especially with any discrete storm cells. Severe weather watches and warnings should be anticipated. Know your severe weather safety procedures. Spotter and Emergency Management Action Statement. Activation of the Regional Spotter Network expected. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. Saturday, high wind potential. Sunday through Thursday, no hazards. Extended discussion. Mild temperatures and gusty west to southwest winds will raise fire weather concerns Saturday. Some light rain or snow will also be possible in some places late Sunday night, but no significant wintry precipitation is expected. Weather.gov/Tulsa contains additional information. The short-term forecast. At 8 p.m., National Weather Service radars continue to detect thunderstorms and rain showers over most of eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Movement was to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. Through 10 p.m., thunderstorms and rain showers will continue to move across the region. The greatest risk for significant severe weather remains over southeast Oklahoma and western Arkansas, where large hail, damaging winds, dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning, and heavy rainfall are all possible. A tornado threat is also present across this area as well. A tornado watch remains in effect for all of eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. The current time is 8:24 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 8 p.m. at Drake Field and Fayetteville, rain and fog were reported. The temperature was 64, dew point 61, relative humidity 90%.
So just so you guys know, this storm that we're looking at right now, that's happening outside, this is just the beginning. We still have another cluster, and it's looking a lot worse than this first
At
one.
the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 64. The wind was east at 9. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy with a temperature of 66. The wind was southeast at 7. In Little Rock, light rain was falling with a temperature of 65. The wind was south at 7. At Harrison, a thunderstorm was reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile with a temperature of 58. The wind was southeast at 22, gusting to 38. In Hot Springs, light rain was falling with a temperature of 68. The wind was southeast at 7. Around the region, in Tulsa, it was cloudy with a temperature of 63. In Muskogee, it was cloudy with a temperature of 64. In McAllister, thunder was reported with a temperature of 66. In Springfield, it was cloudy with a temperature of 57. At Dublin, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 60. And in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it was partly cloudy with a temperature of 70. Once again, in western Arkansas, temperatures were between 64 and 66 degrees. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy. At Fayetteville, rain and fog were reported. The forecast for the Fayetteville area, including much of the Arkansas Ozarks and adjacent counties of northeast Oklahoma. Tonight, periods of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then showers and thunderstorms likely after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe in the evening. Lows in the upper 40s. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts to around 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation near 100%. Saturday, mostly sunny, then becoming mostly cloudy early in the afternoon, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 50s. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts to around 30 miles per hour. Saturday night, clear. Lows in the upper 30s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts to around 25 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs around 50. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 30s. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Monday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the upper 30s. Monday night, mostly cloudy. Lows in the mid-20s. Tuesday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-30s. Tuesday night, partly lows in the lower 20s. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 20s. Thursday, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of light rain. Highs in the mid-40s. Thursday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A 30% chance of light rain. Lows in the mid-30s. Friday, cloudy with a 50% chance of light rain and light sleet. Highs in the upper 30s. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ52 in Fayetteville, Arkansas. These broadcasts originate from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Tulsa. Transmitting facilities are located in northwest Arkansas and serve Fayetteville and surrounding areas. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 429 in effect until 12 midnight Central Standard Time for the following counties in the listening area: in Oklahoma, Adair, Atoka, Bryan, Cherokee, Choctaw, Cole, Craig, Creek, Delaware, Haskell, Hughes, Latimer, DeFleur, McIntosh, Mease, Muskogee, Nowata, Okfuskee, Okmulgee, Osage, Ottawa, Pawnee, Pittsburgh, Pushmataha, Rogers, Sequoia, Tulsa, Wagner, and Washington. A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 430 in effect until 2 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following counties in the listening area: in Arkansas, Benton, Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Logan, Madison, Scott, Sebastian, and Washington. A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Tornado Watch number 429 continues until 12 midnight Central Standard Time for the following counties in the listening area: in Oklahoma, Adair, Cherokee, Choctaw, Craig, Delaware, Haskell, DeFleur, McIntosh, Mease, Nowata, Okfuskee, Okmulgee, Osage, Ottawa, Pawnee, Pittsburgh, Pushmataha, Rogers, Sequoia, Tulsa, Wagner, and Washington. Tornadoes. Hail up to golf ball size and wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour will be possible and close to the watch area. Average storm movement is expected to be to the northeast at 45 miles an hour. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later.
Alrighty guys, welcome to the live stream. If you have just joined, welcome. As you may or may not know, we are under a severe thunderstorm warning and a tornado watch. So I'm going to continue to monitor the radar while you guys enjoy watching the thunderstorm. I need to plug in my communicator phone for the live stream though. Also, if you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll respond. Alright, let me get that charger cable. I was using it for my battery pack, but I think my battery pack is back up to full capacity, so that's another thing. I need to make sure my phone isn't getting too low on power. If it is, then we're in trouble. 36%. Darn. Well, I guess I'll just hook up the battery pack in a minute when we reach critical low mass, but for now, I need that Android charger so I can plug in my Samsung phone. They're starting to cancel out tornado watches, so that's a good sign. Plug in my rescue phone. There we go. So let's go on and take a look at the radar again while we have a minute. And no status updates have been declared yet, just more rain basically. Not really anything else to report, but here's the spreadsheet for the area of Northwest Arkansas. So let's go on and check the radar, and we will see what's going on. So this system over here has been lingering in the Oklahoma City area for the last half hour and adjusted, so we have to just keep an eye on it, and if it gets more intense, then we will have to move on elsewhere. But let me grab my rescue cable here for my phone. I'm going to plug you guys back in, and we'll just keep an eye on things for a little bit. So, rotate it this way. Can't do that though because the orientation lock is on. So we'll put you right here, and I'll turn my camera around, and I'll turn the light on so you guys can see me. So just gotta keep my battery charged, otherwise things get crazy. So, ooh, wrong way again. Come on. Rotate. There you go. Perfect phone. Okay, good. So, anyway, it's been kind of off and on for the last, I don't know, half hour, but haven't seen anything super exciting yet. So, we'll see what happens. But, we'll keep things up to speed. So, let's see. So what I'm using for live streaming right now is a iPhone 5, but I'm monitoring my live stream and making sure you guys can see my live stream with this phone right here, which I'll show you. So let me rotate it. So you see me right there. That's my rescue phone, and I'm just making sure you guys can see me. And it's kind of like a backstage feed camera. So not much different than actually doing a real news feed. But I can't actually listen to it, otherwise I would just hear myself talking and it gets distracted. So I'm gonna actually leave YouTube on that service right now because I need it to charge. But yeah, I think that'll suffice for at least a little bit. And if you guys want to see, oh, we actually have 3 people. Hello, whoever just joined. I was going to end the live stream right here, but if you guys still have time in maybe 25-30 minutes, come back and see me because I've still got more information and the storm grows as we continue onward. So leave a comment if you want. I can respond to the comments. Yeah, I added a comment earlier, but I guess maybe that's just my smartphone. So I guess we'll end it off here and catch you guys in maybe 30 minutes. So see you then. Lightning strike like right. Okay. We just had some lightning strike like right on our back door here and live streaming. I'm not gonna do the NOAA weather radio. There's another one. Oh my word! Did you guys see that? There's another one. I literally saw the literal strand from that. That's crazy. So let's see. Where do I get charge protector? Hmm. It's crazy outside. Absolutely nuts. I've been watching the lightning for the last half hour. There goes another one. Huge bolt. Whoa! Whoa! That was right outside. Holy cow! That was literally right outside my bedroom door, basically. Oh my word. Well, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. My stream somehow crashed on my phone, so we're back though. But that was insane. That went like right through the middle of my backyard. That was crazy. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff, but this has to be one of the wildest storms I've ever seen. I'm going to turn on my battery pack. I don't think we're going to lose power tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that battery pack. Sorry, I'm going to turn the light on for a second, but I got to find that battery pack so I can plug my phone in properly. Okay, got that. I'll grab the cable. I just want to try and extend this one live stream as long as I can because this has been absolutely crazy. This has been one of the best severe thunderstorms we've had in quite a while. So, got that ready. I'm going to turn it so it's not blinding you with light. We'll turn the light off again. There we go. And I'm just going to continue to monitor the radar as we watch that lightning together. Wow. This is just going to be a wild ride. Man, you know, I like snow and everything, but thunderstorms are always fun. I always have enjoyed thunderstorms. Yeah, hopefully that fixes it. Don't know what happened there. We must have had a connection issue, but my Wi-Fi has been acting a little bit weird over the last half hour. It's been sporadic, so it's probably due to the weather, but we shouldn't have too many more issues, hopefully. And hold that. There's another big one. Oh my word! Wow. Oh my word. Wow. That was crazy. We've been getting some pretty good footage tonight, that's for sure. Wow. We just keep getting lightning bolts in my neighborhood. So the National Weather Service in Tulsa has been saying that the severity and intensity for all of this weather is going to go until about midnight tonight or a little later because we have a secondary system coming through soon. So we'll have to just roll with the punches and see what we can catch and what we can't catch. But man, I tell you what, it's wild. With storms like these is why I like weather spotting. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to shut down my secondary station because it's getting low on power. Guess things are milding down for right now, but we still have a secondary system that'll be coming through soon. So, well, there's some more. Whenever I say it's about to calm down, it just keeps surprising me. It's crazy. Let's check my battery. 61% and holding. Good deal. Hoping for some more big bolts because that's when it's really fun. I think I'll plug my portable. Oh, it's charging. Okay, I didn't know it was charging. Plug it back in then.
find the slot. Oh, turn the light back on. It's the slot, isn't it? I'm sorry guys, I gotta turn the light back on to continue charging my phone. The one I'm using one as a streaming assistant. Coming! What's up? Alright guys, so my mom wants me to grab the live stream. Let's see what's going on. I'll turn the camera around so it's facing me. Come on, come on. Come on, rotate. It's not letting me do it. Come on. Fine, I'll turn this way so you can see me. Don't know why it's not letting me rotate it, but whatever. But what's going on, Mom? Where is she? I guess she's out back. Let's see. Where are you at? What's up?
Open the front door, please.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Live streaming the storm.
You got.
Nope, it was showing me.
Joe's got it open. He's live streaming, so you might, you might get it on the video.
I'll go back to my room with it. Just gotta see if I can get it to flip.
Why don't you just go ahead and step out?
No, I'm not gonna step outside. Not with all that lightning.
Right, come on in, girl.
They were not kidding when they said that this was gonna be some nasty storms. They were not joking. Wow. Here we go. Well guys, I think I'm going to end it here, so thanks again for watching. Just got a notification on the ear 10.
Warning for north central Haskell County in southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Sequoia County in east central Oklahoma, west central Beaver County in northeastern Oklahoma, southeastern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, southeastern Muskogee County in east central Oklahoma until 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:19 p.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 3 miles southwest of Weber's Falls, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Tahlequah, Warner,
That storm I was keeping an eye on earlier, it's finally putting off a tornado warning.
State Park, Greenleaf State Park, Pumpkin Center, Lake Tancular State Park, Bucks. This includes Interstate 40 in Oklahoma between mile markers 275 and 296. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Okay, so let me show you guys the relativity. Hold on. Glad I have my ear 10 plugged in because that gives me early notice. Okay, so what's going on? So this was tornado warning number It doesn't have a number allocation on it. Okay. Well, it was a tornado warning, so we'll have to keep an eye on that new cluster that I was talking about. I'm going to go live in another maybe 5 or so minutes and keep an eye on this. But this cluster right here, that one right there, is got tornadic potential, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
See you guys in maybe 15 minutes after my phone's done charging a little bit more. Another one! Double Davidson
has issued a tornado warning for north central Haskell County in southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Sequoia County in east central Oklahoma, southwestern Adair County in northeastern Oklahoma, southeastern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, east central Muskogee County
That's
in
the
east
third
central
Double
Oklahoma
Davidson.
until 10:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:26 p.m. Central Standard Time,
I take that back.
a
That's the
severe
second one.
thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Weber's Falls, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Expected hazards include tornado. This is a radar-indicated threat rotation. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations in or near the path include Vian, Gore, Weber's Falls, Cookson, Cherokee Landing State Park, Bunch, Lake Tacular State Park, Bucks. This includes Interstate 40 in Oklahoma between mile markers 282 and 297. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Alright guys, so the secondary cluster is over Tulsa right now, and it's already been putting out tornado warning advisories, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this system. It's about to hit Tulsa right now, and then it's going to come over to us, so we'll see what happens. The current time is 9:35 p.m., and yeah, so we'll try and keep an eye on things and hope for the best. Not much lightning or anything right now. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on things and hoping that the worst of it will blow over pretty quickly. But I do want to see some more lightning. I want to get some more lightning footage if we can get some. So, as I mentioned, I may not have mentioned this already, but there were 2 tornado warnings that were issued in Oklahoma about 3 minutes ago, between 3 and 6 minutes in between each other, and it was basically a double Davidson. So, we'll definitely have to keep an eye on all of that stuff. I'm going to go on and grab the camera, and I'll go on and show you guys the NOAA weather radar again, just so you can see what we're looking at, and see if we can try and keep a good eye on this, because the red is like right on cue of where we're going to be seeing the action. So Let me, so let me grab my phone here and we'll show you the radar. Grab the battery pack as well. So let's take a look at the radar again, just as an added update. So, but, here's the radar, and what I'm looking at is this cluster right here. Its current path is going to go like right that. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. I'm going to turn on NOAA weather radio and give you guys a quick update via that, and we'll go from there. So here's the HH54 for the second time. If I can get it to change the channel. Tornado watch. Yep. No, we're in effect of that. Oh, come on. Don't tell me all the transponders are down. There we go.
Around the region.
Okay.
PM Central Standard Time for northwestern Sequoia, southwestern Adair and southeastern Cherokee counties. At 9:39 p.m. Central Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Lake Temecula State Park, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Expected hazards included a damaging tornado. Tornadic debris has been confirmed by radar. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is
Oh
likely
god,
and
tornadic
completely
debris has already been
possible.
confirmed by radar.
Locations in or near the path include
That's not good.
Bunch, Cookson, Lake Temecula State Park, Cherokee Landing State Park, Box. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now.
That's really
To a
scary.
basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. At 9 p.m. at Drake Field and Fayetteville, light rain was falling. The temperature was 64, dew point 61, relative humidity 90%. The wind was out at 9. The pressure was 29.54 inches and falling. Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, a thunderstorm was reported with the temperature of 62. The wind was out at 14. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy with a temperature of 67. The wind was east at 5. In Little Rock, heavy rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 66. The wind was out at 16, gusting to 23. At Harrison, light rain was falling with a temperature of 56. The wind was southeast at 5. In Hot Springs, it was cloudy with a temperature of 68. The wind was out at 12, gusting to 18. Around the region, in Tulsa, it was cloudy with a temperature of 66. In Muskogee, it was cloudy with a temperature of 64. In McAllister, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 65. In Springfield, it was cloudy with a
So if
temperature
you're just
of
joining,
58.
just as an update, there was
a temperature of 59. And in the Dallas
a
Fort
report
Worth area,
that
thunder
radar
was
has
reported with a
detected
temperature
debris
of
from that
71.
tornado warning that was
Once again,
issued
in
per the
western
Double
Arkansas,
Davidson
temperatures were
that
between 64 and 67
I just uploaded
degrees.
onto my channel a couple of minutes
At
ago.
Fayetteville,
So this
rain
storm
was
already
falling.
has potential to be a
At
very
Fort Smith,
dangerous
it was
system.
cloudy.
So I'm definitely not going to be able to rest until the second cluster either weakens down or blows over. So, this is why I've studied this type of stuff for the last 3 or 4 years, is because I want to be able to stay up to date with all of this and understand what they're telling us. So anyways.
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 430 in effect until 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. For parts of the listening area, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather, including tornadoes, in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Tornado Watch number 429 continues until 12 midnight Central Standard Time for the parts of the listening area. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are
so Tulsa right now is getting slammed with storms like crazy.
Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Haskell County in southeastern
You know what,
Oklahoma,
guys? I actually have an app on this other
County in
phone.
east central Oklahoma, west central Adair County in northeastern Oklahoma, southeastern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, southeastern Muskogee County in east central Oklahoma until 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:19 p.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 3 miles southwest of Weber's Falls, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar indicated.
So listen to this. I'm going to turn off NOAA weather radio from the HH54. I want y'all to hear this. I'm looking at the statistics of wind speed, and wind speed has gone up and down for the last couple of hours. It went from 50 to 58 miles an hour, then it went down to 49, slowed to 38, and then it gusted back up to 50 miles an hour, slowed down to 39, slowed to 32, slowed to 37, slowed to 27, and the peak was at around 57 miles an hour, which was not too long ago. So I'm going to show you guys the radar again, just so you can see a quick update. And like I said, Tulsa is getting hit hard right now with heavy rainfall and potentially tornadic activity. So here's the radar right here. So this cluster, like I've been telling you guys in the last few minutes on radar. Hello to whomever just joined. So here's the cluster that I'm keeping an eye on. It's been growing and growing and growing, feeding off of the humidity, and this cluster that was causing all that massive amount of lightning is finally deciding to push out of the area and move northward. So it's just, I'm waiting for this cluster to come through and just go on and move its way through so that we don't have to hear any more notifications. Now, keep in mind, when we do get notifications, or should I say when we do get storms closer to us like that one, this little guy and my WR120, which I haven't even shown y'all my 120, but let me show you my 120. The 120 will also probably go off, so let me turn my light on in my room. I'll put you back on the stand right here for a second, or I've been keeping you guys. I'll just do live chat. Alright, let me turn the light on and I'll show you my WR120ER. So this is my 120ER. This is the other system that keeps an eye on things, and it's been saying for the last hour and a half that we're under a tornado watch, which is fine. Oh, the channel is off. Why is the channel off? Oh, looks like we need to tune the channels. Glad I'm going ahead and calibrating this. So let's do set channel. I think I just saw a rabbit or something hopping across the yard.
Oh, come on. Well, while I tune this, I'll put you guys back up here and I'll play with it. Sorry for the static. I'll try and get this tuned so that we can use it. I might have to move it. There we go. Oh, we'll put it right here with the HH. That's pretty good, I would say. It's all set up. I'm ready to go. Let's check my battery on my... Uh-oh, you guys have a blurry vision. I'm sorry. See if I can fix that. Come on. Come on, darling. I'm not trying to make it blurry. It's just the focus on this phone is not the greatest. Well, let's see. There we go. Got it. Perfect. Now that it's set, we should be good. So we should be good for a little while. So that works. That tornado warning in McAllister/Tulsa area is still in effect, it looks like. So it's not looking good. That storm is not letting up at all. Second cluster is almost in our area, so give it another maybe 20 minutes and we'll have that system in the area for more lightning and stuff. We'll see what happens. But right now it's pretty mild. Not much to really report other than just rain. Lightning has basically left the area. But, oh well. We'll see what happens. I'll go on and turn back on the old weather radio and just let it play for a few more minutes and hope for the best that we don't have any more same notifications. But if we do, at least it'll be on live stream and you'll be able to hear it.
Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations in or near the path include Cookson, Cherokee Landing State Park. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 430 in effect until 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. For parts of the listening area, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather, including tornadoes, in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Tornado Watch number 429 continues until 12 midnight Central Standard Time for the parts of the listening area. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Haskell County in southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Sequoia County in east central Oklahoma, west central Adair County in northeastern Oklahoma, southeastern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, southeastern Muskogee County in east central Oklahoma until 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:19 p.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 3 miles southwest of Weber's Falls, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Tahlequah, Warner, Viet, Gore, Weber's Falls, Braggs, Cookson.
Alright, I'm back. I'm not scared. This stuff is fun for me. This is my hobby. One of them, at least. I've been studying weather since I was 13, after the Joplin system. So, nope, I'm not scared. Maybe a little nervous, but I'm not, like, deathly afraid of it. Most of the time, once the storm passes through Tulsa, the Ozark Mountains do its job in pushing cold air through the system, kind of like a cheese grater. And once the cold air mixes with the hot air, typically, it chops up the storms and makes them less severe. But in this particular case, the weakening trend has been very slow on that second cell. So we'll just have to wait and see how things go. Wow, this is a new record for a live stream. 21 minutes, almost 22 minutes. That's pretty impressive. Right now you can't really see anything, but there's a lot of upper ridging occurring in the sky. There's a lot of very puffy clouds from the storms, and we're kind of in the eye of the storm right now. There's two clusters on each side, and it's just big puffy clouds right now. So right now I'm basically just waiting for that second system to start running its course into our area and go from there. So I am keeping an eye on all NOAA bands too, though, because the last time I turned off my live stream, within like 5 minutes after I turned my live stream off, the Ear 10 that's on the other side of my room sounded and told me about that tornado. So we'll have to see what happens. Hi.
Hi.
I'm live streaming. What's up?
Just a movie that you might want.
Oh, what movie is it?
How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
That's cool. How to Train Your Dragon 2's on TV. But this is plenty fun anyway, being able to watch the weather. Let's do another recap, refresh on Doppler radar. Yep, just as I thought. I thought it was going to get better, but you know what's just happened? I'm going to show you guys. This is what I was afraid of. I'm going to show y'all something. Let me grab my charger and everything. But if you look here, remember how those... Oh, my word! Another notification. What? What? We just had a dead EAS tone. We had a header with no message. What in the world? That's not a good sign. One of the towers got knocked offline because the storms are really bad. You hear that? Their server's having a hard time.
Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed.
Another tornado warning. Come on, baby.
Destruction is possible. Locations in or near the path include Eldon, Proctor, Christie, Cherokee Landing State Park, Ballard. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Well, their transmitter's having a hard time keeping up. But we just had another tornado warning notification. That was probably a civil emergency tornado warning because it sounded like they were reporting a tornado on the ground. So here's what I was going to show you guys before that Midland notification, or that EAS notification. But if you look at this system right here, for the last like half hour, I've been watching this cell. And it was ahead of the rest of the cluster here, but because there's a lot of upper ridging, it's been pushing the storm back, and it's been feeding off of the humidity right here. And so when that occurred, it's pushing the two cells together, which is giving it more power. So what I'm hoping is that there will be like a break in the cell, at least in the center part, because if not, this system could get from bad to really, really bad, because they've already reported 3 tornadoes with this system. And so far, it's gotten from bad to worse. And it just keeps going. So, hopefully I can get this thing to focus again, because I want to give you guys a screen view. But, man. Just when we thought things were going to calm down, we just got the 4th tornado warning of the day. I'll cover the screen for a second, and then hope that it refocuses. Okay, well, let's try this trick again. There it goes. Alright. Oh my goodness.
You know what? Because this system's having such a bad reputation, I'm going to do what my mom's recommending. I'm going to go and suit up for that. I'm going to get some socks and put some steel toe boots on if I still have them in my closet. So I'm going to be ready in case we need to take shelter. Sorry about the light. These are just winter boots. Those. My steel toe. Get here somewhere. Gotta check them out. No. Well, I'm gonna at least put my tennis shoes on. That's the least I can do. You don't want to be barefoot when a tornado hits. Did my AHH 54? No, it's still yellow. I was like, I saw a red light on my AHH 54 for a second there, but it was actually just where I was looking at it. It gave the incorrect angle to the LED, but I was thinking it sounded again while I was away for a moment. But I'm gonna get my shoes on, jacket, and I'm gonna go get my helmet, my bicycle helmet, out of the garage and just get ready for it in case it gets bad. So, bicycle helmets are the least you can do. It's recommended to have a motorcycle helmet if you can do it, but bicycle helmets are the least you can do to protect yourself. And you want to get as low as you can in a tornado if it happens. So, alright, let me go get my shoes on and grab my bicycle helmet, and I'll be right back. Hopefully they haven't elevated the tornado risk yet. I'll check when I get back. Alright, I'm back. Started this at 6 in the afternoon, or excuse me, 6 in the evening around dinner time, and it's been going all night. So they were saying that it was going to start at around 5:30 this evening, and go until midnight, and they weren't joking. The only thing I'm concerned about is that tornado risk. If they elevate it from risk elevated to risk significant, then we know we've got some concerns. The last time I saw a risk significant was back in 2013 when there was the Joplin tornado, which was very devastating. And I'm not too far from where that happened, so I'm always on ready in case the worst happens. But most of the time, it just blows over without any issues, which is a blessing. So, you prepare for the worst, though. That's all you can do. Be ready for the worst. Alright, so let's do a refresh. Now, what was I going to tell you guys? Something I was going to tell you guys when I got back. I can't remember what that was. Oh well. But yeah, it's a good hobby. I enjoy weather spotting. Man. Okay, so I want to show you guys this. I'm gonna grab my phone again. It's just another radar topic, like communication about radar. Oh, goodness gracious. So, remember how I told you how some of the systems were rotating counterclockwise? This is where things get crazy. So remember, this system was moving this way, while this system was trying to move upward. Well now, because of the high pressure density, it's getting kind of a turn to it, counterclockwise, which makes it easier for tornadoes to form. So, the redness has somewhat decreased on some of these cells, but it's still a very powerful complex. So, yeah, it's just a matter of time until it reaches this area. So, we just have to basically wait it out. And the nice thing about it is it's the weekend, so so it's moving at about 35 miles an hour. But I don't know what was going on with that ear 10. I don't know if whether it was something to do with my unit or if the broadband was failing. Because I've actually, back in 2014, we had a pretty bad storm where the main tower actually got damaged by hail and knocked that server off the line. And I only had my ear 10, so I couldn't easily change megahertz frequencies like I can now with the HH54 VP2 and WR120ER. But it just goes to show you want to stay up to date with your equipment, number one, and number two, it's just that it shows how damaging hail can be. Oh, we're starting to get some flashing outside. Finally get some lightning again. We'll see how the lightning show is in this next cluster. And hopefully we don't hear it, but there's a possibility that if there is a tornado warning issued in my area, you guys might actually hear my federal siren down the street go off. And it's a direct tone siren, so it's a one tone. It's not a whale design. The scariest tone siren I've ever heard was a federal, I think it's VDR7 tritone. And when that thing went off, boy, it was scary. And it, just with the storms and everything. But thankfully we have a federal siren that just does a direct blast. So. Man, Tulsa is getting slammed with red. It just keeps coming through. And it's about to hit us. Give it maybe another half hour or less, 20 minutes, and that system's going to start knocking on our front door. So the storms are moving their normal direction, but from north to south, like southwest to northeast. But it's just crazy stuff. I've really enjoyed tonight, though. It's been a lot of fun tracking this system. I haven't had a ability to make a full evening's worth of live streams and making content like this in quite some time. I've actually wanted to do something like this for a while, but we just haven't had any activity to make it work out. So it's been a nice refresh. My Midlands have not been used for quite a while, at least 2 months, because all we've had is basically wind and snow, and they don't really issue anything unless it's a real bad snowstorm, like a winter storm warning. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far, just watching this storm come in. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do, once this all blows over, tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to take all of these streams that we've done tonight, and I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to mash them into one video so you guys can watch the entire stream all at once without having to click multiple links. So that includes notifications. Now I will keep the I'll keep the EAS notifications, like tornado warnings and stuff, with the double Davidson notifications. I'll keep those as a separate video as well, but I'll remove all the live streams and just convert them into a MP4 format. Now, I'm going to go on and go back over to the national spreadsheet. I'm going to see if there's anything new. Or not national. I keep saying national spreadsheet. I need to say regional spreadsheet with notifications. I'm used to saying national when I'm supposed to say regional. Oh my goodness. 2 tornado warnings, one near Muskogee and the other one near McAllister. This is a bad cluster of storms, and the tornado warnings just sprawl out almost the entire cluster of all of that red. So this is going to be quite an interesting night, as I've said many times before, but it's the truth. It's going to be a very interesting evening. Let's check the Fort Smith Tower. Fort Smith Tower has a complete different relativity to it, but it's still both red. Tulsa Tower has a higher density radar. Okay guys, so quick update. The temperature for the area now is 14 degrees Celsius or 58 degrees Fahrenheit. And tonight's low is supposed to get down to 49 degrees. So, yeah. Let's check the hazardous weather outlook and see what they mentioned for tornadic activity. Still risk elevated primarily along here. This one was issued at 5:21, so they haven't updated any notifications for hazardous weather outlook yet, which is semi-comforting, semi-annoying, because I want to stay up to date with the hazardous information. But yeah. I think I'm going to try and leave the live stream on as long as I can until my battery pack dies, which that little battery pack is a pretty strong little tool. It holds power for several hours at times without dying. So we'll just go on and use all the power it's got to sustain battery power on my iPhone that's giving you guys the stream. And let's see what's the % power, which is decent. Starting to get some more lightning, but it's still sporadic. I think I'm going to jump to another NOAA scan and just give you guys another few minutes of NOAA scanning, and I'll come back.
Relevant paths include Eldon, Proctor, Christie, Ballard. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. At 10 p.m., at Drake Field in Fayetteville, light rain was falling. The temperature was 65, dew point 61, relative humidity 87%. The wind was out at 14. The pressure was 29.50 inches and falling. Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, it was cloudy with a temperature of 59. The wind was east at 7. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy with a temperature of 65. The wind was east at 5. In Little Rock, rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 65. The wind was southeast at 8. At Harrison, light rain and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1 mile with a temperature of 58. In Hot Springs, it was cloudy with a temperature of 68. The wind was out at 10, gusting to 20. Around the region, in Tulsa, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 56. In Muskogee, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 61. In McAllister, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 59. In Springfield, rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 59. At Joplin, it was cloudy with a temperature of 60. And in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, thunder was reported with a temperature of 67. Once again, in western Arkansas, the temperatures were 65 degrees. At Fayetteville, rain was falling. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy. And now here is the latest forecast discussion. Update. Discussion. Widespread convection with ongoing severe weather will continue to advance eastward through the early morning hours. Conditions will remain favorable for tornadic potential, especially across southeast OK to western R. Updated forecast delayed the clearing of storms slightly, otherwise elements remain on track. The National Weather Service has issued tornado watch number 430.
So that's not a good sign. I'm going to mute it for a second. That's not a good sign. They just updated the National Weather Service short-term forecast. And they're saying that the tornadic potential is right on par. And there's a high chance that this tornadic convection is going to go into early morning tomorrow. So this cluster that we're having tonight, that's going to come through in about an hour, maybe less, maybe 30 minutes. That's not the last of the system. There's probably going to be more. And actually, before I think that we're done for the night, I'm going to look at the regional spreadsheet. But they're saying that it could last into tomorrow afternoon. Or excuse me, tomorrow morning. And that just concerns me. I'm going to actually grab the camera. I want to show you all this. This is another interesting thing. This system is not just affecting us, it's affecting Kansas and Missouri as well. And it's not as bad for them, but they still have a lot of heavy rain. But here's another look at that radar. But if you look at this right here, that's in Kansas and other states and Missouri and stuff. But it's a huge scroll line that just continues to go. Now look at this. You know, typically the National Weather Service is the place I go to for weather information. But I want to show you all this. I went to weather.com by accident. And what was wild is this storm is so bad that they actually are covering it nationally on the Weather Channel. And look at this. Dangerous hours ahead. The worst of the severe threat. And that is literally what I've been keeping an eye on for the last 3 hours. And it's getting to the point where it's national critical of dangerous storms. So this is not one of those storms that you want to be messing with. This is one of those big ones that we've been I've been looking into for a while. This is the type of stuff I literally started this hobby for, is to track storms on the National Weather Service webpage that would get to this criteria. Now here's a really close up. This is what I'm actually looking for. And you can already see, okay, so you see those red squares? Those are severe thunderstorms and even possible tornadic activity. Yellow is severe thunderstorm watches. So this system is basically on my front, like on my back door right now, knocking on it basically, and it's going to be coming in, or excuse me, my front door, and it'll be coming in pretty quickly, and it's going, when it comes through, it's just going to be a bunch of rain and thunderstorms. Now they were saying that, I was listening to the National Weather Service radio earlier, about maybe 30 minutes ago, and they were saying that this system has been putting out close to golf ball size hail. So if this thing hits the heart of us, like if we hit in the heart of the storm, there's a possibility that we may see some pretty large hail. So we'll have to see what happens. Did it not focus yet again? Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go. So I'll turn it back on and let you listen for another minute or two.
At Joplin, a tornado warning remains in effect.
Oh, Lord.
At 45 p.m. Central Standard Time for northern Adair County. At
Joplin has a tornado warning.
Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado.
Oh, Lord, God bless the people in Joplin.
Northeast of Proctor, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Expected hazards included a damaged snow. Tornadic debris has been confirmed by radar.
Did y'all hear that?
Impact.
There was a break in the transmitter. They're getting hit with such bad debris, like bad weather, that the transmitter's having a hard time staying on the air.
Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations in or near the path include Proctor, Christie, Ballard. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. At 10 p.m., at Drake Field in Fayetteville, light rain was falling. The temperature was 65, dew point 61, relative humidity 87%. The wind was south at 14. The pressure was 29.50 inches and falling. Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, it was cloudy with a temperature of 59. The wind was east at 7. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy with a temperature of 65. The wind was east at 5. In Little Rock, rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 65. The wind was southeast at 8. At Harrison, light rain and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1 mile with a temperature of 58. In Hot Springs, it was cloudy with a temperature of 68. The wind was south at 10, gusting to 20. Around the region, in Tulsa, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 56. In Muskogee, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 61. In McAllister, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 59. In Springfield, rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 59. At Joplin, it was cloudy with a temperature of 60. And in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, thunder was reported with a temperature of 67. Once again, in West Arkansas, the temperatures were 65 degrees. At Fayetteville, rain was falling. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ52 in Fayetteville, Arkansas. These broadcasts originate from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Tulsa. Transmitting facilities are located in Northwest Arkansas and serve Fayetteville and surrounding areas. And now here is the latest forecast discussion. Update. Discussion. Widespread convection with ongoing severe weather will continue to advance eastward through the early morning hours. Conditions will remain favorable for tornadic potential, especially across southeast OK to western R. Updated forecast delayed the clearing of storms slightly up.
Oh, we got us an EAS notification. What's going on? Tornado warning.
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a tornado warning for west central Benton County in northwestern Arkansas, southeastern...
All right, I'll be right back, guys. This is critical for information.
Northwestern Adair County in northeastern Oklahoma until 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:28 p.m. Central Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 6 miles northeast of Proctor, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Expected hazards included a damaging tornado. Tornadic debris has been confirmed by radar. The following impacts are expected. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is locations in or near the path include Silo Springs, Cherokee City, Natural Falls State Park. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous...
That's about 15 miles from where I'm at.
To protect your life, take cover now.
Eureka Springs.
Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. Central Standard Time for northwestern Adair County. At 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 7 miles
WR120 didn't sound.
northeast at 45 miles per hour.
At least my HH did.
This is a particularly dangerous
And my Ear
situation.
10.
Take cover now. Expected hazards included a damaging tornado. Tornadic debris has been confirmed by radar. Impact. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northwestern Adair County. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. And now here is the latest forecast discussion. Update. Discussion. Widespread convection with ongoing severe weather will continue to advance eastward through the early morning hours. Conditions will remain favorable for tornadic...
I'm going to show you guys the radar. So this is the latest. Just ignore the WD Quick View. That's for a cloud drive we have at the house. Huh, look at this, guys. It says 12/1/2018 on it. Oh, that's a surprise. It's probably on Eastern Time Zone. Or something. You never know, guys. You might actually get to hear that federal siren. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not. It always gives me chills when I hear that federal siren sound. That's one of the things I hate hearing. But
We'll see what happens. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna let the weather show its stuff. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. So let's do a refresh and we'll see what's going on. There's the lightning. Got more lightning coming in. So. Oh man, our Wi-Fi is down. I think. Did our Wi-Fi crash? I think our Wi-Fi crashed. I think our Wi-Fi crashed. Dang it. Let's see, do I still have Wi-Fi? Nope, I'm using data. Great. Well guys, I think it's because I'm low on data. That's down. I'm going to have to cut the live stream. Transmitters are getting all crazied up. Our Wi-Fi is down. One of the servers might have gotten damaged. Don't know. But this isn't good because I don't even have radar. My radar is down. Oh, it's back. We got Wi-Fi back. Wi-Fi's back. Yay!
Got Wi-Fi back, guys. Thank goodness. I'm gonna lose that, but we've been getting more EAS notifications today than we've had in a long time. Whoa, another one. See what's going on. Wagoner isn't too far from me. Starting to come in. Okay, we're good there. It's been nothing but Devil Davidsons all evening, and my battery pack is getting low on my rescue for my phone, so that's annoying too. But, oh well, we'll use it till it dies. Storm isn't quite here yet, but it's getting close. Hello to whoever has joined. Welcome. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. I've been standing up for the last half hour. But at least I'm ready. I've got my helmet, I've got my shoes on. I'll suit up in my jacket too, why not? Well, nah, I think it'll be okay. Come on, Wi-Fi. Stay alive. Connect. Come on, baby. Connect. I can't even cut the video feed at all because if I what is it? If I
turn off my live stream, you might miss something, and I don't want that. But I think now would be a good time to go on and cut the live. Alright, another one.
Has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas, Sebastian County in west central Arkansas, eastern Sequoia County in east central Oklahoma, northeastern Lafleur County in southeastern Oklahoma, until 11:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:49 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles west of Sallisaw to 6 miles south of Gans to 4 miles east of Fanshawe, moving east at 75 miles per hour. These are very dangerous storms. Expected hazards include 80 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat.
Crawford is about
The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. Locations in or near the path include Fort Smith, Van Buren, Sallisaw, Podo, Chedarville, Mount Hainburg, Natural Dam, Greenwood, Alma, Barling, Pecola, Moldrell, Roland, Lavaca, Spiro, Arcoma, Mulberry, Panama, Mansfield, Dyer. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile marker 0 and 21. Interstate 40 in Oklahoma between mile markers 306 and 328. Interstate 540 between mile markers 1 and 14. Interstate 49 between mile markers 22 and 38. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and...
Oh, they cut him off. Double Davidson!
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Craig County in northeastern Oklahoma, Delaware County in northeastern Oklahoma, Ottawa County in northeastern Oklahoma, Mays County in northeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Wagoner County in northeastern Oklahoma, northern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, until 11:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:51 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles north of Welch to 6 miles west of Peggs, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations in or near the path include Miami UH, Wagoner, Veneta, Baxter Springs, J, Pryor, Pryor Creek, Grove, Commerce, Shoto, Locust Grove, Salina, Fairland, Afton, Quippaw, Langley, Colgard, Kansas, Adair, Welch. This includes Interstate 44 between mile markers 266 and 324.
What was that?
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Delaware County in northeastern Oklahoma.
Alrighty. So, I don't know what happened or when it happened, but my Wi-Fi crashed, and when it did, I was running on data, and I didn't want to use up my data plan on my phone. So, now that we have Wi-Fi back after I restarted our internet modem, we should be good for at least a little bit longer. I'm thinking the severe weather caused some issues there, but hopefully we can enjoy the rest of the system without having any more major interruptions with internet connectivity, because it seems like every time we get some good footage started, the storm knocks us off the internet. So I'm just trying to get the camera to focus here. There we go. We're good. So, starting to get some lightning. Let's see. I'm going to put the HH54 back on the window seal, because it fell off while I was making that last double Davidson EAS notification video. And both my phones both my Midlands are flashing warning on them. So there's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect at this point. But things could be a lot worse. The period in between Part 6, the end of Part 6, and the beginning of Part 7 here, the National Weather Service canceled the tornado warning for my location. So there's that good news, but there's still a chance for damaging hail up to the size of either pea or golf ball size, depending on where the storm is located, among other things. So this has been one epic ride, and I've actually really enjoyed being able to show you guys this crazy storm. Now, I was looking at the National Weather Service radar, and they don't show it on this one, but on the local radar that the news team that was showing our area, the radar has, like, if you can picture like a lightning bolt that has two splits in it, like a split in the middle with two flanges out. It was basically heavy rainfall, a mid portion of rest, and another section of heavy rainfall. And it was like a Y in that portion of the cluster, which was really cool to see on the radar. But it is now 11 p.m. So we've got storms coming in, and it's still... Actually, I can show you guys the Y. I can show you guys the Y-axis. I gotta show you this. This is wild. So, this was pulled up on 5 News Doppler radar about 20 minutes ago. And if you look at this carefully, there's an edge here. I'm gonna turn off. But if you look at this, there's an X here, an axis here, and there's an axis here, and then there's a period of breakage between the two cells. But let's look at regional again. And it's a bunch of garbage right there. Those two y-axes are the areas of most concern. But after that, it's just going to be heavy rainfall. So once this section of heavy rain blows over, we should be in the clear, at least for a little bit. And that'll be about it for this series of NOAA Weather Radio spotting. But it's been one crazy ride. One absolutely crazy ride after another. It's been absolutely fun watching these systems come through. So you want focus? That works. It's close enough. I'm gonna grab my... Oh, there's some lightning. I was gonna grab my Apple charger, but my phone should have at least a little bit of power for a little bit. At least an hour or 30 minutes or so before I'm gonna plug it in again. We're going to scan the NOAA weather bands because I want to see if they're going to announce that that tornado warning was canceled, or if there's a new update.
Central Standard Time. At 10:49 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles west of Sallisaw to 6 miles south of Cairns to 4 miles east of Fanshawe, moving east at 75 miles per hour. These are very dangerous storms. Expected hazards include
Wow, look at that lightning, guys.
wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated
Penny-sized hail reported.
The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. Locations in or near the path include Fort Smith, Van Buren, Sallisaw, Podo, Cedarville, Mount Tainberg, Natural Dam, Greenwood, Alma, Barling, Pacola, Muldrow, Roland, Lavaca, Spiro, Arcoma, Mulberry, Panama, Mansfield, Dyer. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile marker 0 and 21. Interstate 40 in Oklahoma between mile markers 306 and 328. Interstate 540 between mile markers 1 and 14. Interstate 49 between mile markers 22 and 38. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms have the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Craig County in northeastern Oklahoma, Delaware County in northeastern Oklahoma, Ottawa County in northeastern Oklahoma, Mays County in northeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Wagoner County in northeastern Oklahoma, northern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, until 11:45 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay, I got some hilarious news for you guys. I went into the other room to look at the 5 News team. I'm going to turn the weather radio off. I got some hilarious news. So, my mom called me in there, and 5 News' internet service just crashed. So, we're not the only ones experiencing firewire issues. Bentonville's not the only area that's experiencing that. It's, or Benton County, I should say, is not the only area experiencing that. It's Fayette County, Washington County. It goes on. The list goes on. So, oh well. At least I know how to get our internet back up and running again. So I'll turn the NOAA weather radio back on because I want to hear what's going on.
Listening area in Arkansas, Benton, Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Madison, Sebastian, and Washington. Tornadoes. Hail up to ping pong ball size and wind gusts up to 70 miles
Up to
an hour.
ping pong ball size hail in some of these systems. That's nasty.
Storm movement is expected to be to the northeast at 45 miles an hour. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Tornado watch number 429 continues until 12 midnight Central Standard Time for the following counties in the listening area: in Oklahoma, Adair, Cherokee, Choctaw, Craig, Delaware, Haskell, Latimer, DeFleur, Mays, Muskogee, Nowata, Ottawa, Pushmataha, Rogers, Sequoia, and Wagoner. Tornadoes. Hail up to golf ball size and wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour will be possible in and close to the watch area. Average storm movement is expected to be to the northeast at 45 miles an hour. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Craig County in northeastern Oklahoma, Delaware County in northeastern Oklahoma, Ottawa County in northeastern Oklahoma, Mays County in northeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Wagner County in northeastern Oklahoma, northern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, until 11:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:51 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles north.
Another EAS notification. What is it this time?
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas, northeastern Sequoia County and east central Oklahoma until 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Tornado
At
warning.
11:09 p.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Short, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Expected hazards include tornado. This is a radar-indicated threat rotation. The following impacts are expected. Flying
I'll be right
debris
back,
will be
guys.
dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations in or near the path include Shadarville, Natural Dam, Short, Uniontown. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Craig County in northeastern Oklahoma, Delaware County in northeastern Oklahoma, Ottawa County in northeastern Oklahoma, Mays County in northeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Wagner County in northeastern Oklahoma, northern Cherokee County in east central Oklahoma, until 11:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:51 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles north of Welch to 6 miles west of Peggs, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards.
They just had a
include 7
transponder
miles per hour wind gusts.
glitch.
This is a radar-indicated threat.
Take a look at
The
the
following
radar
impacts
refresh.
are expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations in or near the path include Miami UH.
My local news team is saying that this storm is just absolutely nuts, and I 100% agree with him. This is crazy. I haven't seen this bad of a storm in quite a while. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want to make as a comment, just drop a comment in the live stream, and I'll try to respond. But I am also trying to keep an eye on the weather. Let's go and take a look at another look at that radar again, and it's building. So it's building and holding up. It's just crazy. It's a mess. Let's check the regional spreadsheet again. See what the regional spreadsheet says. Warnings are issued right now. There was one right there, but it looks like it's been canceled. So it's just tornado watches and severe thunderstorm warning throughout the scroll line. So that's a good sign that they're at least able to cancel warnings. Now let me look at battery on my phone. Good. We are good. Earlier this evening, there was some crazy lightning. I gotta give it a second to refresh. I hate it when this does this. There it goes. And they just disabled the severe or the tornado warning for my area. Whoa, did you guys see that? Wow, that was a big lightning bolt. Boom. That was big. I'm gonna see why my HH or my WR is not picking up same data. I'll go to this channel and see if that helps. I'll go to channel 6. Maybe they'll be able to transmit the same data to that radio. Because my WR has been failing to sound practically the entire evening. It only sounded like once or twice. It's only been my HH54 and ear 10 Tandy that's been doing most of the work. The lightning is nuts, though. Whoa! Did you see that? That was super close to us. Wow. That was a big lightning bolt. Yeah, that was a bright lightning bolt. Again? Okay, no double Davidson.
Another big one. Let's see, what's my battery level? 50%, pretty good. I'm impressed. Worst of it's about to hit us, though. We're in the middle of it right now. Yep. I'm going to show you guys the Doppler radar again. So here's the Doppler radar right now. There's been more EAS notifications that I can document tonight. It's crazy. Been at least a couple of dozen. There we go. Another big one. Uh-oh. Focus is bad. Sorry, guys. Didn't know it was off. Let me give it a second and I'll reset the focus. Still not focusing like it should. You do the hand trick again. That usually works if... Okay, let's try that again. I don't know why it's not working. Normally it works. Let me check my battery level. 46%, we're good. If we make it 20% with... Boom, more lightning. Alright, let me move you back over to the radar again, and then we'll try again. My legs are getting tired, though. I've been standing for the last hour and a half, basically. I need to just take a seat in that desk chair that I have here in my room, but the Midlands are going crazy. And you know what? Look at this, guys. My WR120 finally changed from a tornado warning to a severe thunderstorm. Or tornado watch, I should say. So that's good news. There we go. That's a lot better.
Lightning after lightning after lightning. Tell you what, it's crazy. So I got a question for y'all out there in the audience that are watching. Should I do this as a series every time we have bad weather like this? Should I try and make this a series of covering storms as they come in and come through? I mean, I'm up for it. I just need to know if it would be something that y'all would be interested in. So if you're catching this aftermath wise and and you've enjoyed the coverage thus far, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try and make this a typical series for whenever we have bad weather come through like this. So we're right in the middle of the first y-axis, and there's another bad cluster that's coming in behind it that's of this same system. And it looks like there's more system building behind that. No, maybe not. It's just because of the zoom out. Relativity. Okay, severe thunderstorm warning.
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Benton County in northwestern Arkansas, northern Washington County in northwestern Arkansas until 12:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 11:25 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles northeast of Grove to 3 miles south of Concord, moving northeast at 70 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations in or near the path include Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, Silo Springs, Bella Vista, Lowell, Pea Ridge, Gentry, Tontatown, Bethel Heights, Gravette, Cave Springs, Decatur, Highville, Garfield, Gateway, Springtown, Northwest Arkansas Regional Air, Hiawassee. This includes Interstate 49 between mile markers 69 and 93. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
It's on top of me now.
At 11 p.m. at Drake.
Great. Alright. We'll see if we get a double Davidson in a minute. We're going to get a drink. If I miss the double Davidson, then I'm sorry. Nothing. That's good. Let's see what happens in the next 5 or so minutes. I'm guaranteeing you that the National Weather Service isn't going to let it live anything down. They're going to be on top of this storm like it's one of the worst storms in a while. Booting up my Packard Bell because I want to just See if I can play some Red Baron or something while I cover the storm. Because I want a break while I watch the storm. So Red Baron's an old MS-DOS game from the mid-90s. And if you guys want to see a video of me playing that at some point, just leave a comment down below and I'll try and make a video of it with a tripod that I have in my room with my iPhone. I might do that tomorrow if I have time. No promises, but I'll see what I can do. But it's been non-stop Midland alerts for the last 3 hours. It's crazy. This tops the last system that came through maybe 4 months ago that I actually started my YouTube channel on. This is just crazy. Trying to remember the command for it. Boot it. I think it's Baron CD. It's been a while since I've booted this program. Yep, it is. A man deserves a break, you know? While monitoring the weather. Okay. Doing the live stream, but what's up? Just doing the game on monitoring the weather too.
You shouldn't be.
I'm just showing the lightning.
I don't know, but you need to position it to where you're looking up in the sky instead of.
It shows the sky mostly.
I know. Just you need to redirect it so it's not showing somebody's back there. Wink to the sky.
I did. It's basically showing the sky. A bunch of lightning, that's for sure. See closer to the action. I used to be really good at this game. not so much anymore. I haven't played it in a long time. Got one. One German plane, at least. Now let's go for the balloons, why not? It's always fun. Going for the balloons. Oh no, my oil pressure's dropping. Dang it, I might crash. With lack of fuel. Or excuse me, lack of oil. Engine's gonna lock up. Huh, that's interesting. The oil pressure's holding. Able to survive at least a little bit. Come on. Get out of here. Yes, got it. But I'm going down with it, darn it. Am I going to survive? Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Nope, I'm not going to survive it. I doubt it. I'm going to survive it. Bye-bye. Yep, I'm done. Continue. Oh well. Oh well. I'm done. Just thought I'd play it a little. So let's check radar again. Man, that was some big lightning. Now, let's see, how's my battery doing on my phone? Alright, well, it's been another almost 45 minutes, so let it go to exactly that, and when my phone says that it's at 20%, I'm going to cut for a little bit, and who knows, this may be the last bit of the live stream. I'll try and catch any NOAA emergency alert system notifications that I can catch. Now, if you can't really see it, but I can. Whoa, did you see that? Okay, you saw that, but it is like pouring so hard that it looks like it's sleeting or misting outside. It's kind of hard to see more than a little bit ways away, but it's just it's interesting to just watch the way the rain changes patterns But, yeah. Let's check the radar again and see where that cluster is at. Worst of it might actually be blowing over as I speak. We're right in the middle of it right now, actually, so yeah. So like I said, remember how I mentioned in the earlier part of the live stream that they said significant risk for thunderstorms, and how I mentioned that this is one storm you don't want to mess with? Well, I wasn't joking. And it's just lightning after lightning bolt after lightning bolt. It's crazy. And every time the bolt of lightning strikes, it knocks the camera's focus off. So I apologize for that, but it knocks the focus for the camera off guard. Come on. There we go. Boom. Thunder, thunder, thunder. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll reach. I doubt it. But let me get my port for my charger, and I'll get my charger cord off of the battery pack, and we're gonna try and hook up the charger cable to my phone and see if we can keep this live stream rolling. Why not? You know, if we can, we will. Might have to move my phone to a separate position, but we'll see how far the... No. No. This cord isn't very long, is it? No, it's not. Well, let's put you down here and we'll continue from right here. This will be a good position for now, I think. Now, let's see, can I put you on that? That'll work, and as long as you can see outside, then that's all we need. Let's see if I can position outside. There you go, that works. So we've got us a new spot for us to see the action. I'll move my Midland down here too. So my Midland's light is still red. So let's see what's going on the bands.
The wind was southeast at 9. In Little Rock, light rain was falling with a temperature of 66. The wind was south at 13. At Harrison, light rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 58. The wind was east at 3. In Hot Springs, it was cloudy with a temperature of 69. The wind was south at 13, gusting to 28. Around the region, in Tulsa, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 57. In Muskogee, light rain was falling with a temperature of 57. In McAllister, light rain was falling with a temperature of 56. In Springfield, light rain was falling with a temperature of 58.
Oh my word, guys. It's raining so hard that I can't even see the houses in front of us.
Fort Worth area, it was partly cloudy with a temperature
This
of
is
64.
crazy.
Once again,
It is pouring rain right now.
We're between 66 and 68 degrees.
Uh-oh.
At Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 430 in effect until 2 a.m. Central Standard Time for parts of the listening area.
I'm so
Tornado
glad
watch
that
these conditions are favorable for severe weather,
Didn't stop
including
recording
tornadoes,
because this lightning
and close to the
show
watch
is getting crazy now. Whoa. Wow, did you see that, guys? That was like 5 flashes of lightning within 2 seconds. This is getting from crazier. This thing is getting crazier and crazier and crazier. I knew this was going to be crazy, but I didn't expect it to be this crazy. Whoa! That was right outside! Dang! This is insanity. And it whacked with the focus of the camera. Let's see if I can fix that. Give me just a second, guys. Saw me. It's probably the rain on the guard is messing with the camera. I apologize. But once my phone charges up a little bit, we can put it back on that upper part where things get better. But gee whiz, this is some crazy lightning. We've gotten some awesome NOAA weather radio action, lightning action, rain action. Oh man, we've had some pretty good severe weather spotting tonight, that's for sure. It's just wild to watch it in person and just experience the raw power of the thunder and the lightning, and then seeing the rain falling. It's really neat to just witness in person. I'll be right back, guys. Guys, I'm changing the camera view because this is getting from crazy to crazier. I want to show you guys the front door area. Show you once I get. Look at this, guys. This is what I was talking about when I said absolutely insanity. Look at how much rain that is.
Include 60 miles per hour wind gusts.
This is just crazy.
This is a radar-indicated threat.
Okay.
The following
That's what you
effects
can
are
see.
expected.
Right.
Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Rogers, Bella Vista, Berryville, Huntsville, Eureka Springs, Pea Ridge, Green Forest, Garfield, Gateway, Beaver, Hinesville, Carrollton, Rudd, Forum, Hobbs State Park, Clifty, Withrow Springs State Park, War Eagle, Marble, Osage. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 12:15 a.m. Central Standard Time for Madison and Eastern Washington counties. At 11:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles northeast of Fayetteville to 6 miles northwest of Cass, moving east at 70 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Fayetteville, Huntsville, Farmington, Elkins, West Fork, Greenland, Winslow, St. Paul, Wesley, St. Paul, Kingston, Aurora, Boston, Pettigrew, Brentwood, Japton, Ritter, Drakefield Airport, Marble, Johnson. This includes Interstate 49 between mile markers 53 and 68. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 12:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for Benton and northeastern Washington counties. At 11:47 p.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 2 miles north of Bella Vista to 6 miles southeast of Springdale, moving east at 65 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, expects considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations in or near the path include Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, Bella Vista, Lowell, Pea Ridge, Tontatown, Bethel Heights, Gravette, Cave Springs, Decatur, Highville, Garfield, Gateway, Springtown, Northwest Arkansas Regional Air, Hiawassee, War Eagle, Miller. This includes Interstate 49 between mile markers 68 and 93. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. The Fayetteville area, including much of the Arkansas Ozarks and adjacent counties of northeast Oklahoma, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 12:30 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday for the following counties in Arkansas, Benton, and Washington. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until midnight Central Standard Time Saturday for the following counties in Arkansas, Crawford, and Franklin. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 12:15 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday.
So I must have missed a emergency alert system an emergency alert system notification. I don't know what that notification was. I can look on my Midland. Severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like they're extending it longer. But that was crazy. The rain that was coming through was just absolutely ballistically blowing everywhere. Oh man, I gotta plug my phone back in. Forgot about that. Sorry guys. Glad that I was in here when it shows low power. What is it, 20%? That's good. Oh, that's my mid one. Power cord. I need my iPhone power cord. Massive severe thunderstorm that has been hitting my area for the last 3 hours, and I think about the worst of it has blown over, and we've been watching the lightning for the last half hour. My feet are wet because that screen door that was at my front door, or front of my house, the gasket was getting hit with so much rain when it was pouring like that earlier that my socks got wet. It was crazy. Let's check the radar again. We still have yet to get, well, no. Yet the worst of it has blown over, so at this point it's just going to be heavy rain. So, wow. I think since this is about the worst as we're going to get tonight, I think I'm going to call it a night soon, and let this be the end of the live stream saga. But I hope you all have enjoyed, if you've been popping in and out as I've been going. I've enjoyed having the company with me watching this weather. And if you enjoyed this and want to see it again in the future, just leave a comment in the box below saying I would like to see more severe weather spotting on this channel. And the next time we have a bad system like this come through. Now, this was a really rare instance of really bad weather. I don't think we've had this bad of weather in quite a while, at least for this area, but it goes on and off throughout the year. So we might get another cluster or two later down the road, but it's getting close to the month of December, so or it may even be the month of I think, yeah, either today or tonight or tomorrow will be December 1st. But yeah, it's been fun. We've caught so many Midland weather notifications. We caught a bunch of lightning. We got some heavy rainfall footage. No hail. That was something that was I kind of am glad that we didn't have any hail, but at the same time I like seeing like small pieces of hail sometimes fall. But I think we'll wrap this up soon, and I'll catch you guys in the next system. So thanks again for sticking around, and I'll be sure to upload this as an all-in-one video tonight or sometime tomorrow or Sunday. So stay tuned for that. It'll be a lot of fun to be able to relive this on video. So before I disable the screencast, though, I'll go on and show you guys the radar one more time, and we'll probably say goodnight. So here's the radar right now, and the red where that heavy rainfall has already come through. So I will check the regional spreadsheet one last time before done, so as to make sure there's no more nasty rain. I think the worst of it has blown over, so at this point it's just going to be heavy rainfall, and I guess I'm going to call it a night. I know there's going to be lightning for a while, but I think we've got plenty of footage of that. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. Bye.